Years ago, Farmweek's Brian Utley visited with a man in Rankin County, Mississippi, known for his wood carvings. George Berry passed away in 2014, but his work was well known. Here's that original story.
There are many different methods people use in order to relax. For some, it may be reading a book or going on a long walk. A man from Rankin County has a special method he uses. It's wood carving. George Berry has been relaxing now for more than 50 years, carving out animals that are commonly seen in Mississippi. And he does it all with a pocket knife. Farmweek's Brian Utley tells us more.
Take a drive across Mississippi and you're likely to come across some of the animals and wildlife that are central to the state. Stop in at George Berry's workshop in Richland and you'll see some wooden replicas of these creatures that are almost lifelike. Berry learned the trade from his father at the early age of 7. Wood carving was used as a way to relax and pass the time.
I used to watch my dad after working all day, stand at the end of the row after he was plowing or whatever, and he would stop to rest the horses and pick up a stick and start just cutting on it.
What began as a hobby has since turned into something much larger. Hard work has helped Berry make a name for himself as an artist and a teacher. Perhaps the most amazing thing about his career is that all his carvings are created with a pocket knife.
It came natural for me to work like that, to do this. It's a gift, and I've always pursued it and practiced it, and this is what it's turning into now.
Berry moved to Mississippi from Oklahoma in 1972 to be an industrial arts instructor at the Pineywood School. Life in Mississippi has been good as he has achieved numerous awards and recognition for his work. In 1984, he was chosen to demonstrate wood carving in the Mississippi exhibit at the World's Fair. He has been featured in magazines such as Southern Living and the book Craft in America by Phyllis George. He also had one of his pieces featured on the cover of the 1993 South Central Bell telephone book, and the list goes on. The thing that sets Berry apart from other wood carvers is the fact that he doesn't use expensive machines for his work. He uses his hands. This is a distinction that he stresses.
I want him to know that I do it all by hand. I do it the old-fashioned way. That's done by the machine, that's there, and this is mine. And to me, the difference in doing that is, let me put it this way. If I go out here and dig a hole with a shovel, and you go out here and take a bulldozer, there's a lot of difference between that and this thing.
Wood carving is rarely taught in school classrooms, and Berry feels it is becoming a lost art. To share his love of carving with others, he often does demonstrations in schools, museums, and festivals. As a charter member of the Craftsmen's Guild of Mississippi, he also teaches year-round carving classes at the Chimneyville Crafts Gallery. Many of his students describe the experience as an escape.
Taking his class is just so relaxing. It's almost peaceful after a long day's work. You come in here and he's such an easy teacher and funny and easy to get along with that it's almost therapeutic.
I think people are starting to recognize that this is not just a wood carver. There's lots of wood carvers out there, but he's really a unique wood carver. I mean, he has he has this ease about him that makes him look like he could do it with his eyes closed and still come out with a wonderful piece.
Establishing a connection with people is what Berry strives for in his work. He wants them to see how good carving is for the soul.
This makes me care about myself, and I'm hoping that this will rub off on other people, that no matter whether they carving, drawing, or whatever it is, that they will feel good about it themselves, good enough to care about themselves.
George Berry says he realizes that God has given him a special talent, and he doesn't take it for granted.
if I don't do the things that he gave me to do and the things that he blessed me to do, then I'm going to eventually lose it. So I made the decision to do what he gave me to do, and I feel, and he blessed me since.
More and more of Barry's time is spent going out and studying the animals he carves, paying close attention to their fine lines and intricate details, all in the pursuit of that perfect wood carving. He still participates in many arts and craft festivals across the state, so if you get a chance, stop in. You might get to meet a true Southern craftsman and gentleman. From Richland, I'm Brian Utley reporting.
Artist, you were fortunate to be able to go along.
I was fortunate enough to go along and do some of the photography on Brian's story there, and a very good job on that story, Brian. But Mr. Barry, just when he, like I say, when he carves, he can talk to you. He can just keep
going.
going.
Makes it look so easy.
And just, but he is.
Great story. The pleasures of days gone by.